Greetings, friends. This is Annette of AnnetteLeonard.com. Thank you so much for joining me here for another moment of chronic wellness. I am glad you could make it here today. We are continuing to talk about COVID-19 and the very best ways that you can take care of yourself while you isolate and shelter in place. And as I mentioned yesterday, those of us who experience chronic illness to the point that we are no longer in the workforce and have to stay home already know a little bit about how you do this, because we've done a fair bit of this, even if it hasn't been under these circumstances. And so the next thing that I'm going to tell you is kind of common sense and kind of basic and yet easy to abandon in these times. And that is stick to your routines. So it's really easy, with school being out and not having to work or maybe having to work from home, to just be like, we'll eat a little bit later. We'll go to bed when we go to bed. I'll do that when I feel like it. And I find that pushing those kinds of things isn't what's best. It's not what's best in the long run when you have to get back to those routines like work and school and eating at a normal hour. But it's also not what's best for right now. What's best for right now is to stick to routines. Go to bed at the time you would ordinarily go to bed. Get up at the time you'd ordinarily get up. Eat at the times you would ordinarily eat. I was talking to a friend the other day who was like, oh my gosh, with my kids home, they think they should be able to graze all day. We're not going to have food till next week, much less till next month, if they keep up at this pace, and we're all going to weigh 300 pounds, and sure, easy to get out of those habits when we're just kind of low grade bored, a lot of extra time outside of our routines. And so stick to some of those routines. They will serve you well, and they will also serve as sort of the pillars, the benchmarks along the day. And so we are creatures that need a little something to look forward to. And even if what we have to look forward to is preparing lunch, it's good to have that to look forward to and to know when that's going to happen. And building routines, sticking to them, is part of the ways that we stay grounded, we stay secure and safe within ourselves. We build a sense of security around that routine and that regimentation, and knowing with clarity when things are going to happen and what to expect, because there's a lot of unexpected about this situation, about what we're going through. And so having some clarity about the other things that are sure in their place, even if it's just bedtimes and meals, is really important. All right, that's my thought for today. And as usual, I would really, really love to hear from you. So please do not hesitate to send me your routines, your comments, your questions, and tell me a little bit about what's happening in your world right now with this shutdown. All right, I look forward to hearing from you, and until we're together again, be well.